Sup, everybody? How you guys doing? Or should I say, how's everybody doing on this Friday evening, baby? Yes. No one's in here yet, so only the people on the playback can hear that. But let's begin, man. Let's get a tweet out nice and quick. Let's see what we got today. Dearest at Marvel Champions. There we go. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Well, the good news about not seeing the sun in months is that my face completely blends in with the wall behind me. This way I'm oh god, how do you spell camouflage? Hold on a second. I don't know if I've ever typed out the full word of camouflage. Okay. I thought it was something like that, but I wasn't sure. Alright, this way I'm automatically camouflaged. Oh, can't spell automatically either. Whoops. Right, camouflaged. If someone breaks in. No! Dude, my voice just stopped working for a second there. My mouth, it just wasn't flapping. It wasn't moving. Alright, anyway. Well, the good news about not seeing the sun in months is that my face completely blends in with the wall behind me. This way, I'm automatically camouflaged if someone breaks in. Tweet! Okay. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Taylor Bost coming in first with that buck. Taylor Bost, thank you very much, dude. We had EZ send over a buck as well. EZ, so close, yet so far. But thank you very much as well, dude. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, dudes. Taylor, did you have anything to say on this fine day? Almost on time. I was almost on time. It was close. it was pretty close. But all right, let's begin. Let's get started, man. I'm on the grind. I did lots and lots of grinding today. So I'm almost done with the milestones, but we ain't quite there yet. So you can't say anything about Dragon Man, but raise your right hand if you think he has potential. I know I just contradicted myself. MSD, I'm not lying to you when I say this. I have not even touched Dragon Man whatsoever. I haven't. We have the CCP server thing, but I actually have not messed around with any of the I mean, well, I haven't messed around with either of them, I should say. Or either any synergies is what I was trying to say there. All right, hold on. There we go. Okay, the Dark Wayne sent it over one of them Australian books. Thank you very much, dude. Hold on, let me hop into an arena while I find your message here. Or not. Actually, hold on. Maybe it'll be easier if I don't do that. I'm having trouble spotting the message. Here we go. ABG, who do you think is better for monthly Legends run? 6-star rank 3 Ghost or 565 Corvus? I have 5 and 6-star Proxima as well. And also, could you give me some tips? Well, This question actually comes up all the time. It just came up yesterday or the day before or something like that. And I can't say for certain. Leaning towards the 6-star rank 3 ghost because they're already pretty close, and well, this is a 6-star rank 3, so quite a bit of additional stats. But I mean, Corvus is Corvus. Corvus is a beast. So yeah, I can't really say for sure either way. Like I said, I would lean towards Ghost, but here's what I recommend doing. Hop into like the uncollected difficulty or the normal difficulty or something like that, or if you're not planning on doing your Legends run until, you know, next month or something like that, just try it out, test it out. That's really the best way. Because even if one is faster than the other, but you're more comfortable with one over the other, then you go with the one that, you know, you're comfortable with, as long as they're at least close in time, you know. So yeah. As for tips, you want to, of course, have the suicide masteries on, boost like crazy. You want to scout out ahead of time, plan out your paths, familiarize yourself with the maps. You know, this way you're not kind of bouncing around like, oh, which path connects to there, which portal goes where, I forget. No, you want to take care of all that stuff before you do the run. Go through and go through it all on uncollected or something like that, and then afterwards, then go all out for the Legends run for, you know, heroic and master and all that. Aside from that, oh yeah, make sure to check the bosses in case they have anything crazy on them, like, you know, Mr. Sinister, who can't really be taken down by critical hits. You'd want to bring an additional counter for that guy. I know, I don't mean Mr. Sinister specifically, but just like the new champions that come out at the end of the month, if they have something that is similar in ability. But yeah, man, I think that's all the tips I got, at least off the top of my head. Thank you very much for the buck. Definitely appreciate it, dude. Yuki sending over 3 of them Polish bucks as well. Yuki, thank you, dude. Saying, so Brian, I heard you were challenged by Seaton yesterday. Are you ready for it? Respond via HH impression. Was that Hulk Hogan impression? Oh my god. Was there a challenge? I saw the tweet. I responded to the tweet. But let me tell you something, brother. If Seaton thinks that he can come to servers that are on North American land, even though they're not in this country and they're in Canada. Listen, I was just trying to. They're closer to me than they are to him. Okay, this is going terribly. I'm done. I can't do it, man. All right. Exotic Stedge said it over 10 as well, dude. Exotic Stedge, I missed your stream, man. I missed your Laura, I'm sure told you that I was probably knocked out, because I was. But dude, thank you very much for the 10. Saying streams rolling, let's get it. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you very much for the super generous 10 once again. CJCU also sent out a 5 saying, just trying to get in before the whales. Oh my goodness. Well, dude, CJ, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Pug Police also sent an over 5 saying, wait, which arena do I want to do? Yeah, we'll stay in this arena. Okay. Hey BG, been trying to save units for an Abyss initial. And your arena tips a couple nights ago were very helpful. Thank you for being the best. No problem, dude. Glad to help. Thank you very much for the support, man. Appreciate it. Man, all this drama is going to be so embarrassing when my pal Brev from the local Circle Q takes down all these professionals. Well, you know what? Clobbering time, you could tell your friend Brev to bring it. Gave you so many heads up. I was sleeping. How many times did I text you? Well, I woke up to like 3 texts, but I was sleeping, so, you know. Today I got Mojo from the Dual Crystals, was aiming for Doom, Human Torch, Tiger, and Ghost Rider, but can't be mad with Mojo. Definitely not, dude. Mojo's a sweet champ for sure. Brian's in desperate need of a haircut. Well, you are correct, Pete. I was this close to cut my hair before stream time. Then I was like, I'm gonna be late if I do that. So, I'll probably do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, the day after, who cares? You know what I mean? It'll get done when it gets done. It's just hair. I'm sure I'm not the only one in here that needs a haircut. Even with the few hairs that I have on my head. Brian, you need to swap out your current bald cap for the testosterone-infused Super Duty Manly Bald Cap Limited Edition. Then you'll be able to brother with the best of them. You're right, dude. You're right. I didn't come prepared. I didn't know this was going to be happening tonight, you know. That's all it was. I didn't have the right bald cap on. All it is. Bro, that opening this morning was sad. Hopefully get something better next time. It happens. I ain't worried about it. I got more crystals. I got Blade. Ooh, I don't want to spoil. Well, yeah, I posted that a while ago. At this point, if there's any spoilers, too bad. I got Blade Awaken, which was cool, but yeah, the rest. Ooh. BGM at 1,500 units. How much grinding do you think I'll need to get 15k by December? Also, do you recommend going for 20k due to previous offers? Yes to the second part. As for the first part, I recommend checking out my video called Milestone Math. I made actually. There was an updated version. I think it was in the 30 is the magic number video. But yeah, both of those will give you a better idea. I can't just pull out a number off the top of my head and be like, you need to grind 7 times to get 15k units, you know? It's over a long period of time. Stay consistent. And if you want to see numbers, then you check out the videos that I mentioned. DJ, I know I've been saying this for like 10 times now, but I got 5-star ghost today. First time having her at Eddie Rarity. Well, nice, dude. That is awesome, man. G, currently rolling through master event quests, and as soon as I 100%, I will have enough for my next 5-star. And I want your opinion on what class type I should go for. You see my roster, I'm thinking Cosmic and Tech. I mean, it's pretty hard to say, man. I have seen your roster, but off the top of my head, it all blurs together. I don't know exactly which champions you're working with. Really, one of two things. This is being directed at pretty much everybody for this advice. If you're pre-uncollected, doesn't matter a ton which class you go for. Just go for a champion that you think you'd like, essentially. Or if you're just weak on one class type, then target that class type kind of thing, right? Post uncollected, you want to start getting champions that are specific to the content that you're doing. That could be early as early as 5.3, where you do need specific class types to get through the content in a more manageable way, at least. Make sure you have a counter to the 5.4 boss, and then start pulling champions based on the variant difficulties that you're looking to target. And yeah, I would approach it that way. So yeah. Corey sending over $1. Corey, thank you, dude. Saying, Seaton, listen here, brother. I faced men twice your size and body slammed the biggest people in the business. You're no Andre. You're no Hitman. Hell, you're not even half as tough as my neighbor's cat. So if you want to tussle, bring it to WrestleMania, brother. God, dude, that's destroying my voice doing that. My God, I can't do that anymore. Whew. Oh, man. Corey, thank you for the $1, though. Appreciate it, man. Franklin Surplus, am I saying your last name right there? Franklin, thank you very much for the 10, man. Very generous of you. Saying congratulations, BG, on your first run at Abyss of Legends. You and Legacy are my favorite YouTubers. Awesome, man. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Lags, of course. Shout out to Lags, my homie, who I think is out camping at the moment. Or maybe not camping so much at his lake house, I think, or something like that, right? But anyway, shout out to Lags and Franklin. Thank you again, dude. BG, you're such a person. Ugh, easy. Not you too. Not you too. Haven't I been hurt enough today? Thanks. I watched both videos today and tried to come up with my own charts. I was wondering if you could take a look. You check Twitter DMs. I don't. But yeah, man, there's not much I could really add to what I said in the videos. You know, you just gotta do what you can. It's kind of all. It's all up to just put in that time in the arena, basically, you know. BG, what do you think we might see for Variant 5 rewards? Same old, or maybe a bump up? I'm not too sure what we're gonna see for the rewards. I am thinking we might get something different than the rank up gems, but I don't know. Did they already comment on that? Actually, I remember someone saying that I think they said they saw a reply in the forums saying Variant 5 isn't ready to have like 2016 rank up gems, or I'm sorry, 2017 rank up gems, which would imply that the rank up gems are coming back. I don't know if they're gonna do that or not, because some people are running out of champions. If you stack up on the same class type, like last time I got 3 mutants. There's only so many more mutant champions I can rank up, you know. I know some people got like 5 or 6 of the same class type. What are you gonna do with all those rank up gems? Maybe they'll just go to being generic. I could see that being a change. Just generic versions instead of the class specific ones. That'd be cool. All right, EZ sending over a buck. Oh, I already read your message. Oh man, the person message. How dare you, EZ? How dare you? Hypothetical, if synergies were active in war, which ones would be the most OP? Love the champ, Brent. Love the champ, Brent. BG. The champ, Brent. What is that? Synergies active in war. Hypothetical, most OP. There's something I haven't really thought too much about before, so I'm having trouble coming up with some of the more OP ones off the top of my head. Which ones would be OP? Isn't there one actually for never mind. I was gonna say there's a new one for Abomination, right? Where Abomination, I think with Red Guardian, doesn't he do some crazy poison? But you just bring a poison immune, so that wouldn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. All of the, like, you know what would actually be pretty annoying? Hulk has a bunch of synergies where he like gains power. Anyone who gains additional power or bar of power or anything like that, I could see building up a Mephisto. That'd be pretty annoying. I don't know. Oh, even no, I mean, well, Heimdall actually. Straight up, Heimdall would be the worst. If you have a Heimdall, can you imagine that? Everyone brings Heimdall to war. Dude, that's what would happen if they turned synergies on for Alliance War defense. Think about that. 10 people would bring Heimdall to war. Every single defender that you fight has that extra life to deal with. Ugh. Good lord, that would suck. All right, CJCU sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Hold on. Saying it's not a proper Hulk Hogan impersonation if it doesn't start with, "Let me tell you something, Mean Gene." Oh man, dude, I seriously can't do it anymore. All right, I'm done. Oh, that last one hurt. How to lose your voice in 20 minutes is the nickname of this stream. Oh man. But thank you for the $1, dude. Oh wait, was this a quote from Kabam Clobberin saying Variant 5 will be much harder than previous variants and challenge the best summoners in regards to a 3rd difficulty being added to Variant 5? Wait, what? Seriously? There's gonna be another difficulty of what? I did not know that. Okay. That's crazy. Dude, we're about to get all the variant info soon though, right? I don't know if they have an exact date officially out there yet or not, but I would think sometime in either next week or the week after or something like that. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be wait, it is next week though, isn't it? Because didn't I say I was gonna do it on like Sunday? Yeah, it's gonna be on the 12th, right? No confirmed 3rd difficulty. Oh, okay, but Variant 5 is much harder. Okay. So someone was just asking if there was gonna be a 3rd difficulty. Okay. All right, got it. Okay, cool, Brian. You're gonna ignore me. I'm going to bed. Good luck. Hold on. What did I ignore? Let's find it. I like how you skipped over my conversation with you. Thanks, buddy. Oh, goodness. Yes, you get more rain per year than we do, so there's that. Fred, I'm halfway across the country. Yes, Brian is in a very comfortable, no humidity environment. It's true. Oh, here we go. This is the message, I think. Brian, how are you? Good. Enough about you. I exercised today in 90-degree heat with 65% dew point humidity. What's that? I was actually thinking, what is that? Oh, no, never mind. You're just saying you haven't worked out in a few years? Oh, why? Well, listen. Hold on. I just realized my camera is like
man loves beans.
Weird tonight. Sorry, I got distracted. Fixing the auto coloring or whatever it does. Okay, that's a little bit better, I think. Anyway, why? Because I'm already in such good shape. How do you know it's been years? You don't know. It could have been as little as 30 minutes ago. Exotic Stench sent it over 10 more saying, no, Laura, boats clean themselves. Oh man, did I miss another comment here from Laura? Hold on. I don't think I did. But maybe I did. Well, I'm done looking. It's too much. Oh wait, here's one. Thanks, my dad's putting me hard. Labor work tomorrow, and it is tomorrow for me already. Oh yeah, you gotta get some sleep. All right. Anyway, Exotic Stench, thank you very much for the 10. The additional 10. 30 minutes ago, you were eating a bowl of beans watching YouTube. It was a burrito. Nice try. Bo McCubbin sent it over $1 saying Doc Ock has this synergy with Ant-Man that gives him physical thorns. It might make him pretty annoying defender. Anyways, happy birthday. Bo, thank you very much, even though it's not my birthday. Possibly. I remember when they came out with that, it like wasn't even sure, like the community wasn't even sure if synergies did or did not work on defense, and everyone was thinking like this is going to be such a pain. But we didn't have that many champions that were capable of dealing with thorns back then. These days we've got a few more options, so it'd be annoying for some, I'm sure, but it would be something that if you prepared for and scouted out ahead and stuff. But yeah, if you accidentally mess up, having that thorns just out of nowhere, not expecting it, yeah, that could be a real bad time. Hold on, I need to fix this, man. Maybe this will help it. The camera's like extra orangey tonight. I mean, it's super orange right now, but hold on. Let's see if this helps at all. I think it's because I have a different light on. Alright, I don't know if that's gonna help. But alright, Bo, thank you, dude. Don't hate game and sending over a buck. Thank you, man. Saying there's no third difficulty, but they did say since Variant was made for endgame players, with the release of Cav difficulty, Variant has to evolve. Yeah, I agree with that too. If they keep releasing variants on the same level of difficulty as players start to get rank 3 6-star champions and stuff like that, then the variants, they'd be too easy. We have 4 of them that are relatively in terms of difficulty, actually variant 1 is still the most difficult. So it's already been a little bit weird in my opinion how like variant 1 by far the most difficult, and then just seemingly getting slightly easier and easier as time goes on. So I'm actually excited that the difficulty is going to be bumped up a little bit. I don't know if that's what that's going to do for the rewards, but I'm excited. Star said it over buck. What's up, Star? Or should I say, hey there, hi there, ho there. What's up, Dicer? LOL, I ran around a tennis court in rain for 10 minutes and ran around the wet court for another 35 minutes and somehow it didn't fall on my face. That's actually the first thing that I thought of, is that tennis courts, they're like super smooth, right? I was like, oh no, this story might not end well. But that's good. Did not fall on the face. Excellent. Star, that's good though. That is awesome. Staying active, I like it. Hey BG, love the vids and streams. Keep up the good work. Also, could you give me a tip on completing Act 5? I don't know where you're at specifically in Act 5. It's tough to give kind of just generalized advice that far into the game without knowing you know, which quest you're in specifically. So yeah, are you in the first quest? Approaching uncollected, 5-3, 5-4. Gotta be a little bit more specific, and then I can try to offer some pointers if you're having trouble with something. But yeah, in terms of generalized advice, it's pretty much the same thing that you've been doing up until that point, just slightly more difficult, you know. The general stuff you likely have down at this point. Exotic Stench sending over another buck. Thank you very much, dude. Saying sounds delish. That could not have been the message. What do we got? Previous stream, BG. Oh, about the boat comment. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I think that was the only other comment. Got it, though. Or is that... Oh, you're saying in honor of stroking my saber as well? Oh, man. Shout out to stroking my saber. No, Brian, your head is super smooth. Well, thank you. Gee, would you use a generic 1 or 2 rank up gem or for 6-star unawakened venom? Yeah, if I didn't have a 5-star venom, yeah, I would do it. For sure. Venom is a powerhouse champion. He's going to be useful for a long time to come. He's probably going to be very useful in variant 5, but even if he wasn't, I would still do it. Hi, Dad. Tanner, I'm not your father. Rank up 5-star awakened thing or 6-star unawakened thing? Probably the 5-star. His awakened ability is pretty important, both defensively and offensively. And while he can be played without being awakened, that extra safety is pretty big. So I would go with the 5-star awakened. Definitely. What's up, Pixie Bell? Is Hunter explaining what you've missed? Hulk Hogan tangents and synergy tangents? Oh my goodness. Loki is the most underrated choice for 5.4 Ultron. He's my 4-star rank 3 to solo him for my 100% push. Takes a while to get adjusted to the rotation, but once mastered, he is easy. Nice, dude. Yeah, Loki was he was a popular one when that content first came out. A lot of people struggled with that fight, and they used their I think some people even used like 3-star Loki at the time. That's awesome, man. Hey, BG, do you hate me? Why would I hate you? What is there to hate? Are you just talking about Hitmonkey in general? Like, do I hate the champion Hitmonkey? Since that's your name? I don't. Do you like suicides? I do like suicides, yep. I run suicides 95+% of the time playing this game. It just makes the arenas so much faster, so much more enjoyable. I don't have to pay attention as much because the opponents don't take as many hits to get down, which means they're also not throwing as many specials, and it's just a nice way to kind of cruise through content. Can't run them all the time. In certain situations, it will backfire and screw you over. But otherwise, the suicides are amazing. PG got Venom the Duck and took him to rank 4, and then I pulled him again from the next 5-star. Venom the Duck is on my side. Nice, man. Dude, if you team up with Venom the Duck, I mean, how could you be beat? PG, first good 6-star was Man Thing. I'm currently looking towards doing 6.2 and 100% variant 2 through 4. Do you think Man Thing is worth rank 2? Magic at rank 5 right now. Sparkles, Aegon, Venom the Duck, Thing, Sentinel at rank 2. No, I don't really think Man Thing is worth rank 2. I love Man Thing, and if you have a specific purpose for him, then sure. But I can tell just by the way you're wording this this question that you're just it feels like you're looking for an excuse to take a 6-star champion to rank 2 when you're gonna get more benefits, more bang for the buck. Just have an overall stronger account for less resources by ranking up 5-star champions. Hey pal, sup? Got a quick question. How many units you spent for the Abyss? Well, I only spent units on changing my masteries. So I didn't spend any units on revives or potions, and that's why I had the potion and revive tracker, because of course that's a little deceiving if I say, hey, I didn't use a single unit to get through this place, but clearly I used lots and lots of resources. So if you're trying to figure out how many units it's going to take you to get through there, first off, everyone's a little bit different, but you can kind of look at my total and subtract what you have from it and come up with some sort of estimate of units needed from finding the difference between the two numbers, you know? BG, what are your thoughts about 5-star Longshot? Do you think he's worth rank 5? I made a video about Longshot going over in more detail my thoughts about him. In general, I think he's kind of a niche champ that is usually not worth ranking up, to be honest. He does extremely explosive damage to champions that have lots of buffs, but there's a lot of champions that can handle champions with buffs, and feels like he doesn't bring a ton else to the table aside from that. So for most people, I would not recommend it, but of course everyone's in a little bit of a different situation. Champs you have and all that stuff. BG, what are your thoughts about... Oh, I just read... Oh my goodness, dude. Landed on the same comment. What's up, BG? What's cracking? What's up, Carl? I tell BG to read last. He will lose another hair because is so far away. It's not this one at Laura, is it? Mustard soda with mustard topping? Sounds too redundant. Not a bad substitution. The more mustard, the better. Barf. Barf. To save resources, 5-star Awakened Doom to rank 5 or 6-star Unawakened Claire to rank 2. I'm uncollected. Never gonna do Abyss. Man, both of those champions are really powerful. I hear players go back and forth all the time on whether they use Doom more or Claire more. And I think there's some personal preference in there for sure. I think if you run Suicides, might be better off going with Claire. If you don't run Suicides, probably Doom, since, you know, part of Claire's utility is that she is one of the few champions, especially of the Mystic class, that is sustainable with Suicides. But yeah, I recommend just playing both of them, getting a feel for which one you like more, and going from there, because they're both amazing champs. Pose same question, MSD. Next rank 5, Colossus or Venom? Ooh, that's a doozy of a question, man. They're both different champs, different purposes, different utilities, but both powerhouse champions. So you definitely want to think about where you're going next, and rank up accordingly. If you did not need any champion at all and you're just like, hey, I got some rank up resources, whatever, then I don't know, I feel like Colossus is the more powerful champion between the two. That said, variant 5 is about to hit, and it seems like Venom's going to be really good for it. And of course, Venom's good for variant 2. Venom crushes the Spider-Verse champions, and they're both good. It's just depends on what you need. But yeah, because of the variant 5 hitting, I probably would favor Venom slightly more, even though I think Colossus is the stronger of the two champs overall. BGA of 6-star Venom. Dude, it is Venom night. Man, you guys got some Venoms. I like it. Venom is one of my most used champs. Alright, anyway. I got 6-star Venom. Should I still use my rank up gem from a variant to take up my 5-star? Only ask because my 5-star is Sig 40, and while it doesn't seem necessary, it does seem helpful. It is helpful, but I don't think I would do it. I think I would just go with the 6-star. I think I would go with the 6-star, and do you have other champions that you can use that rank up gem on? Is it a year one, or do you have other champs from those years? I think I would just go with the 6-star. Even if you don't have someone that you could immediately rank up right now, like you know, Ronin would be a good option for a cosmic one. Champions, they might get buffed. You know, there's a few duds of the cosmic class for sure. You know, the cosmic class overall is very powerful, but it used to be one of the weakest. And the older champions, they're just not very good. So there's a good chance that we'll see a buff for, you know, some of them in the future. So I've used my Aegon in a few different quests, from easy stuff to challenging, and for some reason I don't really see what all the fuss is about. What am I doing wrong? You don't want to use him in easy stuff or short stuff or anything like that. You want to use Aegon in long stuff, basically. In Labyrinth. Labyrinth and Abyss are Aegon's playground. He can be used in Act 6 a bit as well, for certain paths, certain times, but for the most part he's a Labyrinth and Abyss champion. You have to get him built up all the way, well, not all the way, but you know, of course that's where you're going to see him at his most powerful. All right, to give some idea about Labyrinth, since you have experience with that, you don't need to even like parry or block or anything like that. Like, you can, once you go unblockable, you can just attack, like you can just get them to turtle up and block, right? Just dash back until they dash back, essentially, and then just hit into their block, and you can keep your combo going forever like that without having to worry about taking that chip damage. He of course can shrug off debuffs, so with suicides his damage goes up a lot. He doesn't need it, but definitely goes up a lot. He can literally do every single fight in the Abyss because he can shrug off like the poison from Abomination and the bleed from Guillotine. He can prevent healing abilities from working since he reduces defensive ability accuracy. So like if you use him in Realm of Legends, early on it's not going to feel very good, but towards the end you can start to see his power, and against like Wolverine you'll prevent his healing and stuff, and yeah, he's very strong. There's also ways to amp up his damage a bit by intentionally getting hit while charging your heavy, and at times that can be really powerful as well. I think he has the current fastest record for Realm of Legends, if I'm not mistaken. I think unboosted at least. I think Invincible has the fastest time that I've seen. So yeah, if you want to get a better sense of how to go fast with that guy, you can check out Invincible's Realm speed run. But yeah, I mean, I don't normally consider him like a speed run type champ. It's more about just building that combo slowly and then eventually becoming a monster. When I first tried Aegon, I didn't think he was super strong either. But the more I played with him, the more I could see like the initial, because I remember making a few CCP videos with Aegon. That was before I left, and before I came back to it again. But anyway, I remember like my first impression was it's not anything too crazy. But then yeah, the more you play with him, you realize what you can do, and he's strong. Aegon tangent is longer than the time it takes to actually pull him. I would disagree with that. Lakers bodyguard sending over a buck. Where are you at? That was the message. Oh, here we go. Beaver, how the hell are you? Fantastic. Anyways, I've been trying this new diet, so I make cupcakes for my friends. The fatter they get, the thinner I'll look. Speaking OG cake, happy birthday, Dingus. Wow. Thank you, Spider-Guard. Thank you very much. That's a brilliant plan. You'll get on their good side. Because if you feed them enough cake, you'll always be on their side, you know what I mean? Terrible. But thank you very much for the buck. You think it's better to take my 4-star Awakened Nick Fury to rank 5 or 5-star Symbiote Supreme to rank 3? Very different champions you're working with there. I would probably say... trying to guess where you're at in the game right now. Taking 4 stars to max level or 5 stars to rank 3. I would probably say Nick Fury. The Symbiote Supreme is a good champion. The utility that Symbiote Supreme can offer, though, is not the type of champion that you don't need his utility everywhere. And just being able to take down opponents faster with someone like Nick Fury is probably going to be more beneficial to you. UG, did you know Lakers bodyguard has a twin? I learned that today. Like an actual twin? Or are you talking about like Corey, who's becoming Corey's bodyguard kind of thing? I'll have to check him out on lab then, because I've noticed nothing special. Hardest / longest content I've used him in is the hardest difficulty of these little side joints. Yeah, he's not built for that stuff. You don't want to use Aegon there. It's also kind of the reason why when Aegon first came out, there was hype around Aegon, but like realistically, people who had already completed Labyrinth didn't have any reason to use or get Aegon. When he came out, Alliance War was still the name of the game. We were getting hit with variants, but Aegon's not good in any of the variants except for the first one. He's not bad in, but even then he's like nothing too special there, since the first chapter is relatively short paths. There's no real need to get him. And then Act 6 got longer and longer, these paths and the health of the opponents, and of course the Abyss, and well, now Aegon has become an essential part of everyone's roster. Everyone who has him, at least. Exotic Stench sending over another 10. Dude, saying bedtime for me. If Last Guardian shows up, tell him I said hello. Stream tomorrow, 8 Eastern time, and Tiger Showcase from MSD. Night chats. Alright, dude. Exotic Stench. Thank you again, dude. Definitely appreciate it, man. Yeah, if you guys want to check out Exotic Stench's YouTube channel, it's going to be live tomorrow at 8 Eastern. But thank you, dude. Definitely appreciate it, man. Wait, I'm still curious about this twin thing. A literal twin. Okay, cool. My twin is a dingus. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Favorite God tier champ, Brian? Man thing. Yeah, that's right. I said he's God tier. I don't know, man. I don't really do the whole tier thing to begin with, but I can tell you the champions that I use the most are probably Omega Red and Hyperion. Just overall in this game. I don't really use Hyperion in Alliance War, but I use that dude in Alliance Quest, regular questing. I use Omega Red everywhere except for Alliance Quest because I got to reserve him for War. And yeah. Those are my two most used. It's young, and you gotta stop with the caps. I'm gonna answer your question, but please no more caps, okay? I have Aegon 4-star maxed out. Can I use him at 4-star? You can. Usually other champions, from my experience, are better to use at that point in the game for two reasons. Number one, the quests, sometimes they're long enough, but a lot of times they're not long enough to build them up. I mean, Act 4 is pretty long and stuff, but thinking about like the monthly event quests and stuff, usually not long enough to really build them up. And two, It's tough to hold a combo when you're still in the four-star part of the game. Like, you might be really good and you might not have a problem with it, but most people, I would say, for their 4 stars, Aegon is going to be difficult to build up on a consistent basis. But yeah, if you already have them ranked up, of course you could use them. Try them out, see if you like them. If you don't like them, well, just pick a different champ. No big deal. Usually I had to break up with my girlfriend of 5 years due to her being a communist. 5 years in? This is... Hold on. Where's this going? I really should have known there was red flags everywhere. Boo. EG, is Man-Thing that good? Just pulled him as a 5-star the other day. Man-Thing, he's better than people give him credit for, but no, he's not as powerful as some of the most powerful champs in the game. He's just my favorite champ. So that's why I said that. Uchi, are you going to run another Abyss path with Sabretooth? Or is it Aegon or bust for the rest of it? I will not be bringing Sabretooth back into the Abyss. Ever. I'm still happy I did it for the one path. It was fun getting to try something a little bit different. But even for that first path, I think I could have saved resources had I brought a different team. And when scouting for the other remaining paths, it's basically impossible to use Sabretooth. So that is it. That is it for Sabretooth, man. It's a one and done. I will be hopping back into the Abyss relatively soon-ish. There's 10 revives. Technically, 5 of them are team revives coming from Marvel Insider. And yeah, man, I am going to snag those. And with those free revives, I'll add them to, you know, whatever other stash I can build up. And I'll hop back into the Abyss. To be honest, I kind of want to do a path before those free revives even come in, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. The timing is just a little bit tight if I was going to try to do something like that. So I probably won't. I guess we'll have other things to keep busy with anyway. The Summer of Pain and Variant 5 and all that. New monthly difficulty. So I'll likely have to use some resources there and then back to saving for the Abyss and stuff. EG, you think people are sleeping / overlooking on Namor post nerf? Do you think is the most slept on champion in your opinion as well? Here's my thing about Namor. He's powerful, but for a lot of situations, you'll find other champions easier to play. He's not that difficult to play, but he is more difficult, I will say, than a lot of other champions in this game. I definitely don't put him in like the super difficult to play category, just to be clear. But when you're trying to maximize the damage that he can deal, and you're keeping track of your charges and trying to bait out specials at specific instances from the opponent and all that stuff, and he doesn't really prevent the opponent's abilities from happening. He's great when there's like a Thorns style effect or something like that. But outside of those situations, yeah, it's just that other champions, they're literally just easier to play. I always say players, they take the path of least resistance, and there's a lot of people with ranked up Namors that sideline the dude unless they need his awaken ability, essentially. And that's okay. His awaken ability is super strong, so he doesn't need to be used in every fight, you know? As for most overlooked champion, it might It might. Damn it! A bunch of champions are coming to mind, but as I think about them, I don't know if you'd call them overlooked. I feel like Sorcerer Supreme. She might be one of those champions that's on the overlooked side, but she's also pretty new, and not a ton of people even have Sorcerer Supreme. So I don't know if you could even say that really. But yeah, I guess that's the champion that comes to mind. So Namor also has great prestige, especially for Sig 200. His prestige is definitely up there. Absolutely. Namor is really fun too, in my opinion. Of course, it's all super subjective what you guys enjoy, but I had a ton of fun learning how to play Namor. There's a bunch of champions where I'm like, this looks kind of complicated, and I don't think I'm gonna use them that much. I'm not gonna learn how to play this champion and really learn the ins and outs just to use them once in a blue moon, you know? But for Namor, I had a blast doing it. And next time I farm potions, I might just mess around with him a bit more, because yeah, it's fun. Thoughts on 6-star Night Thrasher? I have one. Do you have one too? Are we Night Thrasher bros? He's just a kind of meh champion in my opinion. But yeah, if I don't know. He's not. Night Thrasher is definitely not the worst champ, and he's got some synergies that are kind of cool, and hopefully he gets a bit more love, because yeah, I think he needs it. That blue shirt makes you look paler than usual, Baldy. Does it, Pixie Bell? Well, the impossible has been achieved, I guess. Okay, it's all better. Just turn it off and on. Super Dirty Pickle. What's up, dude? Wait, hold on. Howdy. Why is everything in dark mode except my chat? Oh, that's what was not working for you, huh? Weird. Weird. Any overrated champions in this game? Overrated? Stealth Spidey is the first one that comes to mind. In the past, I would have said Star-Lord. That's when like the game. That's when it felt like the champions were kind of ascending to that next level, though, and people were still hanging on to Star-Lord with everything they had, saying this dude's like the best. And these days, we don't see a whole lot of Star-Lord. Of course, still a good champion, right? To be overrated, I think they have to be a pretty good champion. It's just, you know, maybe not quite as good as people say. I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, even though I said Stealth Spidey, I'm gonna be using Stealth Spidey, so. ABG, I have 3 Mystics looking to rank 5 for Act 6, Sim Supreme, Longshot, and Morningstar. Any insight? I favor Sim Supreme of those, personally. I had the best time using him versus the champion boss. I think he's so strong for that fight. So I might be a little bit biased here, but my vote is for Sim Supreme. I'd put Morningstar second and Longshot third from that list. Take it back right now, Mike. Listen, dude. I just don't like him, all right? He's too... I don't know, man. He's too flimsy. Like, just looking at him, he looks like he can't take a hit. So I understand why Kabam kind of, you know, didn't give him such high stats. He's not a bad champion. Like I said, I'm gonna use him. I ranked him up. We're looking at the 4-star version, but still, you know, I ranked the dude up. It's not like I think he's terrible. It's just, dude, I don't know, man. I just have a miserable time playing him. I'm gonna like when I use him in the Abyss, I'm gonna try so hard not to complain, because I don't want to come off in a whiny kind of way. But fair warning, man, I might full on break down into tears. Tears of rage when I'm using him. PG Twitter for super underrated champ, map 7 King. I hope you're talking about King Groot, the king. What do we got here? Let me see. Hell yeah, dude. King Groot. I couldn't tell right away by looking at it, but you're right, dude. King Groot is a beast. I actually love using King Groot in AQ, man. I'm having the best time using him in AQ. Hey sir, I still is that enjoy the hell out of my Star-Lord. In my opinion, the most overrated is Sparky. F that guy. I was actually going to include Stark Spidey on the overrated list as well. And any auto evading champ. Yeah, exactly. I would honestly, Stark Spidey, if they changed the way his auto evade worked, then I wouldn't have anything to complain about for Stark Spidey. I think Stark Spidey's really strong, but when you dash back and auto evade at the same time, which is some BS, because how is that even supposed to work? It's got to be a bug. Well, maybe it doesn't have to be a bug. I don't know, but whatever you want to call it, bug, actual game mechanic, I don't care what you want to call it. There's nothing you can do to get out of harm's way. If you dex backwards, right, and you happen to auto evade at the exact same time, it's like the game kind of smushes the animations together or something like that, and you cannot get out of the way of the next attack, and you're just screwed. And it's not exclusive to Stark Spidey, but that's when I notice it the most. And yeah, if I wish it didn't work that way. I didn't even know that it was happening for so long. I couldn't understand it. I was like, dude, why do I always get hit when I'm using Stark Spidey? But then Dave pointed it out. He pointed it out with a different champion. I don't remember who he was using. Maybe it was with Quakey, but I don't know. But he was using a different champion, and he played it back in slow motion. And yeah, man. Hate it. Okay. Hold on. Falstaff sending over a buck. Where are you at, dude? Colossus feels slightly overlooked. IMO, he doesn't come up a lot for some reason. He's kind of bonkers. Really? You think he doesn't come up a lot? I disagree. Maybe it's just because I use him a lot and I talk about him a lot. But, and I'm not sure if other people do or not. But he's definitely bonkers. That dude's way OP, man. I don't know how Kabam feels. They might have buffed him a little too much, but at this point they're not taking it back. So yeah, he's super strong, packed with immunities, high damage output, tankiness, can do long form or short form content. He's incredibly strong. Can auto fight from start to finish. Winter Soldier in Realm of Legends. Not at a 100% rate, but he can do it. The dude's a beast. Dude, Falstaff, thank you very much for the buck. Super Dirty Pickle sent an 0-5 as well, saying, show us your best current monster squad with pleasure. Hold on. Let me get out of this arena fight, and then I'll show you the monstars. Looks like Tom accidentally did something, but he fixed it. But as a result, I'm gonna go read that message saying, hey BG, how does Marvel Insider work? I have an account, but don't know how to redeem rewards. The website's kind of clunky. There's a section, if you go to like the Marvel Insider, and then I think it's under games, you can find you can like enter your info after completing the difficulties to get points, and then there's a section for rewards that you can claim them. Yeah, man, the website is it's definitely a bit clunky. You might just have to kind of poke around a little bit, but I think that's the categories. I was trying to get the dog in with my phone on the other hand. Apologies. Yeah, no worries. It's all fixed. All right, monster team for Super Dirty Pickle. Let's go check it. Let's go check it out. Jeez, stuttering like crazy tonight. All right. You want to see the monsters? Oh, well, some of my monsters are busy. I'm gonna have to use lower star versions, but we're gonna take a quick peek at AQ. Stuck in the loading screen here. I didn't even mind it because honestly, that loading screen, I really dig it, man. It's pretty cool. But all right, anyways, some of my monsters are in AQ here. Like, look at them too, man. They're full health, just chilling. I of course didn't use Man Thing yet. this is all the work of King Groot, but he's got that synergy back in you know, Man Thing synergy. Hyperion's dead. I tried using him against the Sasquatch mini. I did okay, but not enough. Not enough to win. Anyway, let's go assemble the rest of the monstars. Pop into Realm of Legends. Goodbye to you guys. All right, so I'm gonna grab the 4-star versions of those guys before we get the others. There we go. Oops. Let's grab you. All right, so those guys. And then, of course, I'd say Sasquatch. There we go. Mojo. And probably ended up with the Venom the Duck. I think this is my monster team right here. Dude, look at this. Oh man. It's so cool. What a beautiful team. As for other monsters, if we really wanted to replace them, let me see. Like Venom is another one. There's no, I don't have Mole Man as a 5-star. He would be the monster of the skill class though. Let's see what he looks like on the team here. Wait, do I even have him as a 3-star? I don't think I have him as any star. Never mind. 4-star? No, I don't. All right, well, he'd be the monster of that class. Tech. Are there tech monsters? I feel like Sentinel is the closest that it comes, right? Mutants. It's not really any monsters. I feel like Omega Red is the closest, but he's not really a monster. Yeah, I think this would be the team right here, man. Cola's kind of a monster too. A little bit. He's borderline, but I would say he's not quite, not as monstrous as these guys. What a beautiful team this is. What a beautiful team. Thing. Ooh, actually, Thing is a little bit, but I'd say Abomination is even more so. God, the amount of health in these champions here. Just look at Sasquatch. Whew. That is a beefy boy right there. All right, Sergio Pizzano sending over Buck. Thank you, man. Saying, hey, BG, I have a 5-star long shot, 5-star Awakened Sorcerer Supreme, and 6-star Morningstar. Content-wise, I'm on 5.3. I run Suicides. So who would you recommend me to focus on? I would say Sorcerer Supreme. Morningstar is pretty tough to build up with Suicides. And you're not going to have the best time with her. You might still use her occasionally as just a 6-star rank 1. But I don't think she's worth ranking up. Long shot, yeah, he just doesn't work that well with Suicides. In my opinion, you're gonna have to chug lots of consumables. His damage output will be nuts, but you will have to chug a bunch of potions and revives and stuff. Sorcerer Supreme is a little bit iffy with Suicides, to be honest. But she's best equipped out of all 3 of those to use, in my opinion. And even if you don't use her all the time, she's got some very powerful utility that you will use at least some of the time. So yeah, and of course, you know, Sorcerer Supreme has a way to recover health. Morningstar does as well. But yeah, I think Sorcerer Supreme is just the way to go, personally. Thank you very much for the buck, dude. Super Dirty Pickle sent over another 5 saying, now that is truly beautiful. When did you snag Mojo? Oh god, when was it? I think it was one of the side quests. I got a featured crystal. One of the side quests I got a featured crystal, and I don't remember who else was in the crystal, but I remember Mojo was my most wanted. And yeah, man, that was the last lucky pull I got. I used the rest of my luck grabbing this guy. But it was worth it. This is one hideous dude right here. This is the stuff of nightmares. Like, if you saw this coming at you during a dream or something like that, you might not wake up. All right, let's get back to the arena. But dude, thank you very much. Super Dirty Pickle. Back to the arena. You feel like Emma is suicide friendly? Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I would say Emma is probably better with suicides than without. Do we change arenas? I think so. Let's do this one. So if you guys are having trouble with like death matches and stuff like that, and you're at the point where your roster is good enough that you can kind of do the 5-star featured and 4-star featured and stuff, but you're worried about hitting death matches, it's a good idea to build up the streak in both arenas and then use your higher 5 stars in the 5-star arena, and then just take a break from it and use your once you get to the lower ranks, your 5 stars, hit the 4-star featured. Wet Noodle sending over 5 of them R's. I can't remember what the R stands for. That's not the ruble, is it? But dude, thank you very much for the 5, saying BG, thank you for the advice on Abyss Nexus choice a couple nights ago. Turned out great. Look me up in game to see the results. Okay, is it the same name as a YouTube name? It's about $1. Oh, well, thank you, man. I'm just curious what the R stands for, though. It's the... it's Brazilian, I think, right? How many points do you think I need for long shots? I've got my prediction on screen, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, where you find the cutoffs. Same name without the space. Okay. Got it. Check it out in a sec. Emma has one of the best heavies in the game. They get almost no power, subtle ability, but often quite useful. Can be quite useful, yeah. Emma's pretty powerful, but we don't see her used too much. I think it kind of comes down to what I was saying about Namor, where I said Namor, you know, he's powerful and can be used in a lot of situations, but until we actually need like his awakened ability, you know, he gets overlooked for a reason. Other champions just easier, better. And I feel like it's the same thing with Emma, where Emma, super versatile champion, can be used in a million different situations, but a lot of times people will use other champs instead. I think those are zeros, right? They are. Ooh, look at this profile right here, man. Rank 3 Awakened Ghost and Corvus. Really good stuff. 670, nice. 3% out of the 5 max, I think. And then, yeah, man. Awakened doesn't even really matter what sig level. Dude, you have a speedy team of champions right here. A very, very fast team. Alright, let me head back to the arena. But yeah, congrats on having a sick roster. Alright, 4-star featured is where I was at. Recently took her to rank 5, finally. There was always someone ahead of her, so I hear you, but no regrets there. She brings a lot to the table. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is I'm happy that I have the 6-star version. It's just I don't find a ton of use for her. I think she's on defense. I believe. I mean, most of the time at least. I think she's one of the champs I have in there at least. PG, unfortunate dual crystal opening, buddy. I opened 16 and it went extremely well. Ooh, who'd you get? By the way, is longtime viewer Hair. I always forget how to say your name the right way. Hopefully you recognize me, guy who works in game dev. Oh, I remember. We've had good chats. We have had good chats, of course. But nice, dude. Congrats on having some good luck there. Speed up D, sending over a buck with a very unusual message for Speed Up D. Tonight he's saying, I love you. Thank you, man. Definitely appreciate the love and support as always. BG, when will you do Herald? Don't know. I haven't even tried it yet. So earlier I asked you about help in Act 5, and you said, what quest? I'm in Chapter 2. Okay. Chapter 2, relatively straightforward until you get to the 3rd and 4th quests. And even then, most people don't have too hard of a time with the 3rd quest. It'll be, you know, challenging, but people get through it. The 4th quest is where trouble really sets in, so you want to start preparing as soon as possible to counter the masochism node. So masochism, every time you land a debuff on the opponent, well, with like a 7-second cooldown or something, when you land a debuff on the opponent, they shrug it off and heal. And you either want to prevent landing debuffs on the opponent, or prevent them from shrugging them off. Certain champions have that ability. There's not many. Or you want to go the opposite route and just mass debuffs like crazy. Go all out on debuffs, but also pick up the Despair Mastery, which will help to reduce the amount of health they'll get back from it. Unless you're using a champion that prevents the opponent from shrugging off debuffs, like Sabretooth with the Killmonger synergy, Omega Red when you have spores up on the opponent, Proxima Midnight, a few of those options. You have to be prepared for your parry to not stun the opponent, and sometimes it might even be better just to block and bait out heavy attacks. But yeah, there are some options. Once you make it through 5.2.4, you have to deal with Bane, but it's not quite as difficult to deal with as masochism, for most people at least. Hey Brian, I want to make a website. This isn't a troll. Okay. What do you want to do? No, but I also want one for keyboards. Oh, a website for your keybs? Okay. Interesting. Stroke of my saber sending over $1 saying, hey BG, I was at a job interview today and they asked me a weird question. They asked me if I can perform under pressure. Said no, but I can try Bohemian Rhapsody. I know you get this, BG. I mean, I do get it. They're both songs by Queen. It doesn't matter if I get it or not. You know what has to happen. Boo. Boo. See these new BG emojis? Beware is 225. About that. Maybe I mean, I do need to make that emoji because I have not been getting very lucky at the end of the nights. The 225s, dude, they have been absent completely. As a reply to Carl, I want to make a website for Realm. Oh, or maybe contest. Oh. Well, Pete, good luck with that. I can tell you from experience, it's not always that easy. But good luck, man. BG, which will you do first? Explore the Abyss or finish your website? The Abyss. 100% the Abyss. Which makes me really sad. Because of the two things, I would rather finish the website, but I don't know, man. I just can't. Mostly I just want to make pretty graphics. Yeah. See, that's different than a website. I mean, you know, you could make it just around, mostly around things that are pretty, I guess. I'm actually really curious to see if Kabam, because let's go to the Realm of Champions official website. It's pretty cool. To my knowledge, they don't have anything like this for Contest of Champions. And I wonder if, like, you know, of course they have a lot more money and they're throwing way more money into this game at launch than they did for Contest. I'm guessing, at least, right? Like, obviously I don't have the numbers, but like, of course, Contest was Kabam's first huge game compared to you know, now they have some working capital and all that. But hang on, this is the worst fight I'm doing right now. I wanted to play around on this website, but I'm doing Maw versus Guillotine. Terrible fight. Okay. Anyway. This site is cool, man. I really dig it. The way you can kind of move around on the map, and you can't do a whole lot with the site yet. But it's really cool, man. I don't know if they're just gonna keep it more to like a advertising kind of thing of like, hey, check out our game. This website looks cool and the game looks just as cool. Or if it is gonna have more information to it as well. But I wonder if they would... God, even like the fog moving across looks really cool. I wonder if they would allow people to like use these assets or something like that, or they can probably be gotten. I don't know. Anyway, it's just cool. It's the worst tangent ever. I had nothing to say other than, hey, look, cool. Good morning, BG. Enzo, what's up, dude? Do you refuse to ever time out in fights intentionally? Big example, Corvus Glaive and AQ. If yes, where on the cheese to cheating spectrum is this tactic? There have been a few times where I timed out intentionally. Almost all of them have been the first week of the epic modifiers. I think I might have timed out once since then, intentionally, that is. And there were a few times in the past that I did it as well. Like I time excuse me, man, my voice, all those Hulk impressions earlier really messed up my throat. But I think in the past I did it with Ultron even. It's just very, very infrequent. The thing that I refuse to do is force close my game. I've never done that even a single time. Live streaming or not, don't care. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna take the death. In terms, you know, in terms of force close, at least. Like I said, technically there's times where it did prevent a death by pausing the game. It's weird, man. It's tough to say where it really falls, Enzo. I think the problem is that it's been allowed for so long that it's become a part of the game. And I wish it wasn't part of the game at all, but the balance of the fights and all of that stuff, it's been influenced by this function of the game being possible. So I don't consider it cheating, but I mean, okay, hold on, let me back up. I don't consider it cheating in terms of like Kabam should ban people for doing it, but from like a player perspective, it feels like I'm cheating doing it, you know? Like it's like the game just shouldn't work like that, though, you know? Like it's not really on the player, it's on Kabam to change the way the game works. And if they do make a big change like that, then they need to change the content as well. Make sure that it's not a necessary thing to get through certain fights and stuff like that. Okay. Tom, I saw that you'd sent over a buck as well. Sorry, I saw Enzo's comment and I couldn't resist. But thank you very much for the buck. Where is your last one at? PG, what do you call someone who eats other people slowly? A cannibal. This is why I went for Enzo's comment first. Boo. Really, dude? First off, that's a horrible, horrible thing. Like, if I'm gonna be eaten, just get it over with. Don't slowly pick me apart. That'd be a nightmare. I feel like Mojo would do that. I feel like he would use his overhead claw thing as like a... maybe like a tenderizer even. I don't know. Alright, never mind. I don't want to stop thinking about this. This is legit gonna give me nightmares. Mojo's gonna haunt me in my sleep tonight. But boo, man. Boo. No matter how much you push an eraser, it will still be stationary. Boo. ABG, would you rank up Morningstar or Starkey or someone trying to complete Act 5? Morningstar or Starkey for someone trying to complete Act 5. I would recommend Stark Spidey. I think Morningstar can be can potentially in some ways be better because Morningstar has ways to heal, and normally, you know, early on just having a champion that can heal, that's a huge deal. But it's not the easiest to build Morningstar up, and therefore her heal is not super readily available. And I think Stark Spidey, he's really powerful for a lot of fights in Act 5. The Collector for one, some all or nothing fights, potentially the Ultron at the end and stuff like that too. There's, yeah, I would just recommend Stark Spidey between the two. Cloud of Contempt sending over 2, saying, what up? You saving for any of the dual crystals? Cloud of Contempt. Is this a troll question? I did upload a video today where I popped open 7 of those bad boys. And I will be opening up. Oh, actually, you know, I forgot to say something in that video, and I'll show you guys right now. So, to be honest, I don't really want to pop open the crystals as soon as I get them. I mean, you guys should know this by now, right? I like to hoard crystals, what I do, whatever, right? To me, it feels better opening up more than one at a time. However, when I popped open these Sigstone crystals to sig up Sasquatch, I also put a bunch of these in the overflow. There's a few mutants, but it's mostly skill. Oh man, I'm gonna have to let these potions go too. Rip. But yeah, I don't even know how many are in here. $45 it seems, if I counted correctly. I've got 45 of them in the overflow, and if I can get another chance here, then I kind of want to take it. Ooh, I like this crystal here. I like how they split it down the middle. It's cool. Definitely plays more to the theme than the previous crystal, I feel like. Kind of want to see that one spinning, but anyway, I also, man, I do have this this Nexus 5-star. Where is it? Here we go. I've got this Nexus 5-star here as well, and I was debating on whether or not I should claim it before these Sigstones expire, but I don't think I'm going to. Like, let's be realistic here. It's a 3 in 170 or whatever it is chance to get Aegon in that crystal. Yeah, it's a chance, absolutely, but is it a good chance? No. No, it's not, man. I think it's about the same odds as popping open like one of the dual crystals, popping open this Nexus crystal. So yeah, man, I think I'm gonna continue saving it. I can continue to get value out of these boosts for the time being. Oh, I forgot about the revives too. If I delay it long enough, yeah, I might be able to use this. Well, no, they wouldn't go in the overflow because I already made space for those in the previous run, so never mind. The potions I could potentially use, but yeah, I'm probably going to continue holding on to that. There are 6-star shards that I would get another chance at 6-star Aegon, but I think I got to keep waiting. But yeah, I'll probably feed those SIGs into Stealth Spidey, actually. We check out my 5-star skill roster here. I actually gave a few to Nick Fury when they were expiring last time, but there was only 3. And I was like, let's give it to Nick Fury. It'll boost his PI a bit since he's it's only SIG 1. But I'll probably get much more use out of Stealth Spidey if I'm actually going to use this guy in the Abyss. Increase the potency of his Fury. Let me see how this even scales. We're going to take a quick trip to Aunt May. I know I'm on a bit of a tangent here, but you know what? I can't help it, so let's go to the 5-star just in case it's different. Yeah, okay. So SIG 20, let's say I get this dude up to like SIG 100. Like a 13-ish% increase. It's a big Fury right there, man. Like a 4K Fury. Yeah, it's a decent amount of attack increase. Is that like a little over 500 or something? Yeah. We'll probably feed SIGs. I'll probably feed even more. I'll probably take him to 140 or something. I don't know. All right, anyway, let's head back to the arena. What is going on? People kiss your butt to get noticed? This is a lousy joke. What is this? I feel like these are what is happening? I asked this last time. I think you guys said there's no actual fighting, but please, I hope there's not. I really hope there's not, because it's hard to tell from the way I'm looking at it. Maybe it's hard to tell in the same way that it's hard to tell if Seaton and I actually have real beef, because some people think it's real beef and all that. I don't know. Got Aegon from a Nexus BG. When it happens, it happens. Nice, man. Well, congrats on yours. But yeah. Like I said, I gotta play the odds. So, here's the thing. Yes, I could get Aegon from that Nexus, and I hope I do. But it's just a chance. It's a slim chance compared to guaranteed value of saving these boosts. And then I won't have to use as many potions. So essentially, I'm converting those boosts into glory. And I could rank up more champions with it. So I gotta be patient. I wish I could just claim certain things, but I gotta be patient. Brian Pixie is bullying me. Please no bullying. Again, I can't tell if it's real or if you guys are just messing around, but if either of you thinks it's real, please don't. As much as I give Tom crap about his awful jokes, because they are terrible, let's be real here. Probably the worst jokes I've ever heard in my entire life. Sorry, Tom. Maybe that was too far. But still. I only talk about Tom's jokes, not Tom as a person. As a person, Tom's fine. It's just his jokes. PG, long-time lurker, first time with a question. Opinion on rank 5 and a 5-star duped Venom, or rank 2ing a 6-star unduped Venom, deciding which for the upcoming variant. Well, I'd probably just... Oh, man. Is your Venom already rank 4? Whoops. Didn't know he was at his special 3. If your Venom's at rank 4, then you're probably better going with the 5-star version of Venom. If, however, your Venom is rank 3 or lower, then I would just rank up the 6-star. Because I think Venom's going to be a useful champion for a long time to come. So, you know, kind of investing in that, you know, or just putting your resources into more of a long-term investment is fine, but he's also fine to rank up as, you know, as a 5-star, and yeah. Comes down to resources at the end of the day. Because, yeah, just looking at going to rank 4 and to rank 5, it's... You don't really get like that resource savings that is part of what makes 5 stars good to go with. How are you doing, contest champion? I'm doing good, man. Hope you are too. BG, make me a super mod and I'll mod the mods for you. Carl, I'm tempted to. Right, I'm kind of hoping I could play as Angel instead of Storm in Realm. But I'm feeling like it's probably just Storm. Still hoping. If you check out the pyramid territories on the site, there's others. Pete, I think you'll be able to play as more than just Storm. Or maybe at first you'd only be able to. I don't know. I thought they said they were going to have like... I mean, they're definitely going to have more than one playable character for each area, right? I don't remember if they said... At launch, they were going to have like 2 or something. And plus, that was a year ago. Who knows what changed since then. We do know Storm is going to be playable, but if we click on this, you're saying? Survival of the fittest. Briefing from the Baron. Dude, I really... Just whoever made this, man. Like the style and everything. Oh, all right, anyway, enough. Where do we see... Where'd you say it was? If you check out the pyramid territories on the site, there's others. Just like in here or something? I'm not exactly sure. Oh wait, if we click on this, I just realized we can click on this too. Yeah, man, like here's the crazy thing. They talk about a system of government. What if that's part of the game? Ooh, is this new? Mutopia, Warlands, Plaguelands, Deathlands. Huh. I don't remember seeing this here last time. Maybe I just never clicked on it. I don't know. Very interesting. Dude, I can't wait to see more about this game. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I can't wait to see more about this game. I really can't. Soon, guys. Monday, we're gonna get more info. We're gonna actually see gameplay. I hope it's good. I'll be so sad if it's like just a game I don't want to play. I'm hoping it's cool. I dig the art style, man. I definitely do. All right. Anyway, we'll have to come back to this on Monday. All right. Stroking my saber sending over Buck saying I was reading a story of a girl that was 4'8", and where she's from, she has to legally be in a booster seat. She was 18 and got pulled over and fined for not being in a booster seat. What? Really? I feel like that's one of those laws that exist that you don't enforce. Like, don't they have those crazy laws out there where, like, if it's Sunday and it's a full moon, you can't eat an ice cream sandwich while walking the streets of some town? Like, stupid stuff like that. That seems silly. I mean, maybe you really just can't see that well at a certain height, but I feel like 4'8", that'd be fine. I don't know. Stroking my saber, thank you for the buck. Cloud of Contempt sending over a buck as well. Blue Birdie? Is there a different comment? Oh, this is Blue Birdie's Twitter, right? Okay. It took a sec, but I got it. Ooh. What do I see here? Ooh. Dude, congrats on getting Jugs and awakening him in the same batch of champions. Whoa, you did with Voodoo too. I was just joking with these. That's pretty cool though. But yeah, man, congrats on Doom is the big prize, of course. But Mr. Fantastic's really cool as well. Man, even Voodoo. Congrats, man. Sick opening. Good stuff. Oh, Pete, Pyramid X is the only one with the artwork for the territories, and I'm cool with it. You looked through all of them? I already closed the site. I'm not going to go back now, but I could have sworn there was some artwork for others, but I guess not details. Not in the same way, I guess. Hooray! Panda Man Pete cleared a Section 3 in Alliance War with 12 hours left. Oh, that must be Alliance Quest. But Pete, man, look at you. Killing it. Alright, you know what? I'm pulling up the site one more time. I still don't know for sure what I want to start with or the way. I mean, you know, we got to see what's changed. The only thing that we really knew at Comic-Con is that they were like telling you to pick. And I would bet that has stayed the same, where you want to like pick your starting territory kind of thing. And for me, it's probably going to be I'm probably going to be in Asgard. Is there for sure nothing here? Should have just took Pete's word for it. Just hoping that it just got updated right now or something. Yeah, no pictures. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Team Asgard, Mike. Oh yeah, dude, let's team up, man. Oh, never mind. I looked at like 5, but it looks like Patriot Garrison. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Patriot Garrison has some, right? Is this the real Last Zarnian? This comment looks like it's in Last Zarnian style. But this is a different Last Zarnian here. Different account maybe? Hey Brian, thanks to the 7-year-old, you'll probably start seeing for display only signs on the toilets at the Home Depot. Oh man. Sometimes you gotta go, you know? Home Depot shouldn't have put them there if they didn't want anybody to use them. Try before you buy, you know what I mean? It's a good life lesson for the kid. Should always do that. Super Dirty Pickles sending over a buck. Saying I was focusing on some other poop, but did BG just say I'm gonna be in Asgard? Yeah, in Realm. That's what it's called, dude. They're from Asgardia or whatever it's called. I don't know. It's the Asgard Republic. I'm gonna be a founding member. Shanti has some artwork too, and it's dope. Oh, dude. Oh man, I already closed it again. We gotta go back to it, really? Damn it, Pete. You're killing me. Because I want to see it. All right, let me see. Don't care about the words. What is this? Dweller in Darkness. So named for the Fear Lord who regularly torments visitors. I don't want to be part of this. It's creepy as hell, dude. Ooh, I take it back. I do want to be part of this. This is Dormammu, right? Oh, man. This does look pretty cool. Wait, is Dormammu going to be playable? Or is he just going to be... someone you have to fight or something? This looks unfinished. Like the textures on this? Is that just me? Or is it supposed to look like this? Is this like something from the comics maybe? But it looks like the tower itself. It's like unfinished. Ooh. Alright, this land is super creepy. Okay, this isn't so creepy. This is just pretty cool, but yeah. Alright, you said Patriot Garrison as well? I think I've seen these before. Oh god, I'm gonna lose this fight, by the way. Game, looking at all this stuff. Let's see. Oh, I haven't seen this though. This is different. Hold on. Please don't pop your special 3. Please don't pop your special 3. That's that. Okay. Okay, yeah. So the way they're doing the art for these, they're not all completed. This is like a concept piece kind of thing. This is the picture that I always saw in the past. This one looks pretty sweet. The raft. I feel like this is a place that people were like, we're gonna be fighting in or something like that. I don't know. Like maybe inside or like on top of one of these things. This will be like an arena type of setting. I don't know. Whoa. Interesting. Secret Empire there. Okay. Thunderbolt Mountain. Kind of digging that, actually. Very interesting. Alright, enough. I'm sorry, guys. I can't, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear more about this game, so... I'm getting very distracted by all this. Alright. Julian Cruz sending over a few bucks. Julian, thank you very much. Ooh, where's your last? Give me one sec. Brian, I want to play Realm. I don't even know what it is, but I want to play it. That's my biggest fear, man, is the stuff looks cool, but am I gonna like the game? I don't know. All right, Julian, I looked for a last message from you. I don't see one, so guessing that's just a few bucks. Just send a little support my way, which I definitely appreciate, man. Thank you very much. The raft is a supermax prison for superhumans. Okay, I think that sounds familiar now that you say that. I think we might have talked about that once. Not me. Catch you later, Baldy. All right, Pixie. Have a good night. All right, let's. Yeah, it is starting to get a little bit late. Let's go pop some crystals. Let's get some units. Secret Empire was a story where Cap was secretly a fascist Nazi sleeper agent. Interesting. You are noob. Interesting. Oh man, you gotta love those random comments. Out of nowhere. You are noob. Have a great day, Julian. Thank you very much. You too. Wait, you said sorry? Oh no, there's nothing to be sorry about, man. I just looked to see if you know, if you had anything that you wanted me to read. But you don't have to. Thank you very much. Just finished a monthly event quest legend run. Had time of 3 hours and 1 minute. Wish me luck, you guys. Jaden, that sounds like a good time. You know, can never be sure until the results are in, but that sounds like a pretty good time, man. Sounds like you did a good job. Hey bro, when do you plan to do your next Abyss path? Marvel Insider has some free revives in it, so I'm gonna claim those and probably do the run before the revives from that expire. UG, could you give me tips on where I should spend my units? Yeah, absolutely. So masteries are going to be the best thing to invest your units in. You might be tempted by crystals, and let me tell you, avoid the temptation. Okay. Here's the thing about crystals. Here's how you need to think about this game. When you open up crystals, you have a chance, just a chance, to pull a new champion that can help you out, right? When you invest in unlocking new powerful masteries, you make all of your champions stronger. So a chance at pulling one new champion versus a guarantee at enhancing the power of all of your champions. So invest in masteries first. If you want to pop open crystals, you know, after you've got masteries all set, that's fine. If you want to have a little bit of fun popping those things open, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that, but just for advice sake, early on you want to unlock some powerful masteries. And I have a video that talks about the best masteries to pick up when you're newer to the game. Up until I want to say like level 50, I think I made the guide for your first mastery points and all the way up to level 50. And I think I don't remember the title of it, but I posted it maybe about 6 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that. And it's either like budget masteries or beginner masteries, something like that, if you want to see specifically which ones to invest in. Had to use Google Chrome on computer rather than Safari and it worked. Oh, talking about Marvel Insider, I think. Dude, I've had trouble with Marvel Insider as well. Same browser I always used, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, that might be worth a shot. If maybe it is Maybe it does have something to do with the browser. The rewards on that site are pretty good, so it's worth trying some things. John Quick sending over a last minute pound. John, thank you very much. Saying, yo, BG, when it drops, will you be doing variant 5 item lists? Love the channel and wishing you well and Aegon. Thanks, man. I have to think about it still. I love item lists, man. I had the best time. Most fun I've ever had in this game was 6.2 item lists. Absolutely loved it, man. And of course, I've had fun doing item lists in variants and stuff like that in the past as well. But right now, I'm pretty far behind where I need to be for like keeping up with my alliance. Part of it was because of the break I took from the alliance, and part of it was because of doing things like item lists, because you know it does take longer to get through, and that time could be going to, you know, farming arenas and things like that. So I have to think about it. We'll see when variant 5 comes out. Yeah, we'll see is all I could really say. I did variant 3 and 4 item lists, and the plan initially was to continue that and just keep going item lists for all of them. But yeah, I might need to just get those rewards a little bit faster and then get back to focusing on the abyss. So that might require using some items. We'll see. But dude, thank you very much for the pound. Definitely appreciate that. Jethro sending over a last minute super chat as well. Sending over 10 of them Canadian bucks. Is that? Yes, I believe that's 4 toonies and a couple of loonies. Saying, BG, buddy, gave the duo 5-star shot despite having all the science champs I could want already maxed out, but there was one absolute monster still eluding me. And now I'm the proud owner of a new Doom. Dude, jackpot, man. Congrats. Rolled the dice. Only had one champion you're going for. I mean, that's kind of, it's kind of like me with Aegon. I pretty much have all the other champs that I really want, but nice, man. I'm happy it worked out for you. Good stuff. Thank you very much for the 10. Very generous of you, man. Dark Wayne, one more last minute super chat. Man, you guys coming in with these last minuters. Thank you, guys. Saying, BG, can you check Twitter if you can? Sure. Quick stop on the Twitter. Do you have a different name on Twitter? Is it perhaps this comment or this tweet that just came in? Oh yeah, okay, looking at your account name in this picture, this must be it. Okay, Abyss is 100%, and these are your rewards for it? Dude, looking solid. With the Awakened Cat Marvel, the Awakened Ghost, both of these champs at rank 3. Dude, it's funny, I sometimes forget that Prestige is listed right here. Because I was looking at your other champs and I'm like, man, your Prestige must be in a pretty good spot with these rank 3s. And then you got Doom and Surfer and everything. But yeah, obviously it's right here. But dude, very nice, man. Congrats. Stroke my Saber coming in with a last minute one too. Wait, don't go. Okay, you can go now. Really? Oh my goodness. All right, man. Well, I am gonna head out then. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, normal time. Don't think there's gonna be a day stream tomorrow. Actually, no, there's something I gotta do during the daytime, so definitely no day stream tomorrow. I do want to get back to those somewhat soonish. Oh yeah, that's right, variant 5. That might be the next day stream. I'm not sure if I'll do another one before then. Probably break variant 5 down into a few pieces at least, right? So all right, in any case, shout out to Exotic Stench for being tonight's biggest D, and thank you to everyone else. There's a bunch of super chats and all that, so thank you guys, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.